Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I'm just turning on my camera because I'm working on this cooking journal, the fall autumn cooking journal, and I've got a mess here, but I thought I would just turn the camera on because I need to do videos and I need to get this done. So I thought I would do both, and I don't know, I may not get this, I may make this video in parts because I know I need to sew. But so right now I've cut out a card cereal box double, two box tops or two box sides, so it's double the strength, and I think it'll be gosh, I think it'll be strict enough, strong enough, I'm sorry, not strict. Anyway, I'm all flustered now because I turned the camera on. I was doing just fine, not talking to anyone. Okay, so I did that one there, and so this was like the thought that I had right when I was putting this on. Now this is just some lightweight batting. You can use Pellon, or you don't have to put anything. If you have the reason I'm doing this is because the fabric I picked to be the cover is very thin. It's a cotton, but it's a very lightweight cotton, and I just thought it would not have any substance. You know, I mean, be like touching cardboard, and this way it'll feel a little nicer. But if you have a thick fabric like upholstery, you wouldn't probably need to do that. This one I'm going to use this goldish color. I'm going to use for the inside. Someone gave me this, and I'm not sure which person did because now everything's all mixed up in my fabrics. So let me see here. So now I need this, and I have never done this before like this. Made a cover like this. I was looking, actually, this is an old cookbook, and the only part I don't like, I mean, it's really ruggedy, and I love that. The only thing I don't like is they wrote this in red, 1913. I don't know who did that. I just don't know why they would have done that, but they did, and so kind of ruins the whole image here. It's the story of Crisco, and I used a lot of these in my mom's journal because she used Crisco all of her life. I was their main food source for cooking, you know, chicken or whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to try to get the edges of this so that I can cover them. I think I can get two out of this one. So I hope everybody's well. I'm doing okay, but I'm not okay. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. So I'm going to start making other doctor's appointments for other doctors. And because the shot that they gave, it has helped my leg pain, but now I still do, is like a weakness in my legs, and now I'm thinking it's something else. It's circulation or whatever, but it just wears me out. I get up to go do, oh, that's on the wrong side, duh. You want the fabric on the padded side if you're going to pad it. I didn't put it over the edge because I didn't want it to be real bulky at the corners, and I'm going to sew around all this too, so it should look fine. Okay, so then I need a piece for this one. And yeah, so I don't know. You know, I thought that was going to be the ticket. to my recovery, but it's not. I'm just checking to see if I'm going the right direction. I think these are all, nope, that's going, let's see. We're going to have to stay with the same direction. Otherwise, most of it will be covered up anyway. I just picked this fabric for the background. I pulled out several fabrics, and this one is the one I liked. Because I have this for the front. Well, I had it on a piece of paper, and I think I did this maybe 3 years ago or so that I made this other journal. And I have this downloaded where it has all these every season menu. It's got winter, and if anybody knows where this is or who has it, let me know, because I probably could go back in my Etsy search, but it's very difficult to search there unless you know, not the name of the person that sold the digital. You have to have another, you have to have, like, I don't know. I mean, I could put number 32 in there and all kinds of good stuff will come up. And I don't, and I've done that because I lost everything at one point. And evidently I did not recoup this. And so I'd like to have it in my file. And I'm not even sure if they let you download anymore your old purchases. You know, they probably have a limit to how long. Or the person might not even sell digitals anymore. Okay. So I thought I would put this on the front. That's why I picked this fabric. So I did have one copy of it. And since I couldn't print anymore, I just made a copy because I didn't like the color it came out that it was. So I did it on this, and this gold looks really good. So I may cut this smaller here too. I may rip it and put something else behind it, but I thought it was kind of nice for the cover, Autumn Menus, 1898. So that's what I'm planning to do. And I tried to iron this out. I thought I did, but I guess I need to iron again. Okay, I'm going to get my, I want to call this Sobo glue because my other glue for fabric is called Sobo. But this is the Japanese glue. Okay. So I'm going to glue both ends of this. So if you've been watching my channel, you've probably seen me make something real similar to this. I mean, we always have to remake our covers, don't we? Can't have a new kind every time. And if you're new, then maybe you'll get some ideas from this. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this out. I always fear that I'm doing this wrong, but I know that there's a way to, I mean, everybody does it usually like at the angle, but I find it's very bulky that way. But this might not work either. But I've made some, if you watch my slow stitching, I've made things with this, like this. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I've got to turn this in. Put a little glue here, turn this corner in. A little glue here. Turn this one in. And then we'll glue it down. A lot lot of string on this guy. So Toby's been in. I've been trying to feed Toby here inside the house because I'm afraid he's not going to get enough to eat because now I have another stray cat and I don't know what to do with them all. And I know there's, you know, I need to, like, I wanted to go have them all, you know, taken care of, you know, their baby making. Because I don't know if I told you guys, I have 3 kittens in my shed. Did I tell you? I don't remember if I did. I didn't know they were there. So, it wears me out. But I can't even do anything with the mommy because I can't take her away from her kittens, for one. And I can't take the kittens away from the mother, so. But I am going to call the Humane Society on Monday and ask them, hey, what do I do? You know, I don't have the money. They say they have aid for people who, you know, need to take care of pets, but they don't have the income to take care of them. I don't know if I would qualify or not, but it doesn't hurt to check. It's not for me, it's for the good of the neighborhood. I don't know, there's always something about covering book pages. I mean, these cardboard things with fabric. You've always got this little... Okay. So see, that gives it a nice top. I'm just going to play with the top right now and I'll go back. So this one, we're going to have to cut. I mean, not cut. We're going to have to punch holes. So let me get this out. These are, not that one. Some of the pages that I pulled out from different kits. Yeah. And I thought I would use these. I want to make a cover, and I think that'll be just about right. Let's see what that comes out to be. It is 6 by 8.5. Might put corners on this, you guys. I think that would be nice. Well, let's see if I can. I gotta do this first because I can't punch the holes. So this one is, fabric is very unravelly. So, I don't mind that so much. I don't think I can rip it though. And I was just going to put it on top and glue it down. I wasn't going to, it'll get sewed when I sew the other part. All right, let me see if it'll rip. No. So that's going to be hard to measure. All right, where's all my stuff? I guess it won't hurt to. Oh, there it is. Oops. Avalanche. Oops. Okay, so this is 5.5, so let's just go down. Maybe I can get 2 out of this one edge. This is the old school way. Draw your marks. Line up your ruler. Oh probably went dry. Did you? Well, try to cut a straight line. I probably should have folded it in half and cut it. I hate these scissors. They've always been bad ever since I bought them brand new. And I have bought this brand and this kind for years, but this one, it's like really, really tight in here, and there's no way to loosen. You can't, the old days you can unscrew them a little bit and loosen your scissors up, but not anymore. It's built in. Okay, let me do it on the back side, and I can use a regular pen. That way it won't show. So you can do the same thing with just paper if you want. Okay. And this one, let's see. That one may fit. If not, I have enough to make another one. Okay, so that needs to get glued in. I could do a little smaller, but I think it will keep fraying anyway. So I think I'm just going to do my glue stick around the edge. This glue stick holds fabric. I mean, it holds fabric. It may not hold like something that's real lumpy or whatever, but I use it on all kinds of fabric and lace and stuff. And if you really, really pull on it, you can pull it up. But I think you could do that with any glue. So most people aren't going to be treating their journals, you know, in a way that everything's going to have a little line there. I'll have to press that out with an iron. Okay. So I'm feeling like these will keep unraveling for a time until they hit the glue. Then they'll stop. Got glue all over my hands so it all sticks to it. Okay. So I think I was telling you that Toby, which is my cat, one of my cats, which is a stray, has decided that he's going to stay in the house today. So I opened the door to let him out because he's not litter trained. I don't want to use these anymore. He's not litter trained. Let's put it that way. And so I keep wanting to let him out if he has to go to the bathroom or something, but he won't go out. And it's now, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, there's some scrap paper. These are came with a little digital that I bought. I don't remember what the pages were now. or who I got them from. I'll have to let you know when I can look them up. I think it's this, with this kit. It's like pumpkin pie, and I was trying not to go too fall, but you know, there it is. Like this one looks great. It's fall, but it's not. And this one, I liked the apples on that one, and the mushrooms. But we'll be covering up a lot of that, so I would think with some but this is stuff that came with it, and I'm not real crazy about it. The color is a little different. I don't know, it's more brown. Okay. So if I put that, I'm thinking maybe I could put this doily in the background a little. And, or I pulled out a bunch of different lace. Some different fabrics. I don't know if I want to use this. Gosh, that does look nice with it. But it's like, is that fall? What does that look like? Oh, there's little red berries there. I got this out of the cookbook. I'm going to use that for a page. So there's a little bit pink in that dish. I don't know. I think it goes. Even this, I mean, it's not going to be sitting right next to this page, but even that looks fine. And I really like the backdrop of it. This card. So I may put that in the back. I'm thinking about cutting this down. I need a template for the holes. So let me see. Let me get. Okay, that cardstock is the right size. So, just going to make it, you know, it's easier sometimes with the centimeters. This is 21. Half of that would be 10.5. And half of that would be 5. I don't know if I need, that's 5.25 or 5 centimeters. I feel like I need it up here and down here, like an inch in. Trying to see over there. Okay, so there's an inch. Down. And then we'll go an inch up. These aren't permanent marks, I'm just getting an idea. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut this down to like 1 inch because it's a template. It seems like I have a template already somewhere. So now I want to make sure I have it far enough away from the edge. So what do I think? Do I want to make it? I don't know, a 1/4 of an inch. Doesn't, let's see, I need to be right from that edge. So I can line up. I think a 1/2 inch would be good. Okay, so where's my dot? Way over there. Let's do a 1/2 inch. I'm using my ruler, the 1/2 inch mark, and then I'll place the dot and move up here, and I can see my dot is right there, and 1/2 inch here, and my dot's right there. Okay. So I need to use this because I needed to go through all that fabric. Oh, because it was just stuck on that edge. Okay, let me mark this as the top, or I'll be doing it upside down. Okay, just center that. So I think what I'll do is whatever I choose to put on the front, I'm going to put it on this other side of these holes. So in other words, I don't have to punch through all of this fabric because I want to be able to sew and things like that. So I'm wondering, do I want to I know, I feel like I need that ring, this hole to be bigger. But I can't because the insides I can. I might be able to. Oh, that pin just flat out went dry. Great. I don't have another one handy. So I'll just do a little dot so I can punch it out. Yeah, this is fun. This gets stuck. I didn't go in too far. You know, every time you make a journal or I make a journal, it's like I'm starting over from scratch. I never know what to expect. Do you guys feel that way? I don't know. Because I try to make them different and not the same all the time. All right, I'm going to see how this fits through here. If we're going to have any restriction. I don't think so. Cool. If those are the right ones. And I think it'll probably be fat enough to hold those, to use those. Okay. So that takes care of that. And I don't know if I want to put something, I don't really have anything to put over that. I could put, let's let's see. I've got this crocheted lace here. How much time have I spent? Okay. I could do this and, you know, bring the rings up through these. Place it so that they'll be to get in there. And then put this like on top of that. And this. I think I'm going to cut this down and see if I can't put another fabric or something behind it, or I've got this crocheted lace too. Kind of like that cotton color. This one here, this is just from the edge of a tablecloth or something that I cut. Okay. Gosh, it's so hard to decide without going through every piece of lace you own. Okay, I'm going to cut this smaller. Oh, I was going to use some of this coffee dyed. All right, this needs to be cut down, whatever I'm going to do. So, hold on. I'm going to cut this down first. And I'm wondering... oops. I wonder if it'd be better to kind of... I don't want to just rip it. Well, I do, but I don't. I want it to be... if this doesn't work out, I can always... print it again. Not sure if that's going to be enough. Still get the little ripped edge, kind of, but oops. Yeah, that wasn't very cool. Darn it. Needed a little bit. Pressed a little harder the first time around. Okay, and we have this over here. Oh, he's gonna be a pest. Okay. Let's ink it and see what it looks like. Right now I'm not that crazy about it, but I copied this on cardstock too because I wanted it to be stronger. And if you like to rip, and you know, you can do that too, but it's really hard on my hands to rip. Okay, okay. I could leave this over a little bit, or I could put it right on the edge. I think I'll just put it on the edge. And then let me cut this off. It doesn't, you know, if you have this crocheted lace, it's, it will cut and it won't come undone. It may unravel one or two threads, but that's about it. There's so many knots in this stuff that you can't get, you know, it's not going to fall apart. Look at, this is where she started it with the first knot. I could make it nice and totally square, which I kind of like the idea of that. Okay. Let's see how much of this we need. Seems like an awful lot of lace back there to waste. I feel like I need something else in the background. I don't know. I don't think I like this. So I'll probably have some sort of a closure over here. Can't lose that. That's my template. I'm looking to see if I have anything on my desk that it can be used. I just want to check on color. I don't have to use that big bold crochet. I could use this. I could have that going. Let's see, I don't know how that would look with the rings. Okay. So if the rings are in there, I think that would look okay. That would be nice because it's a nice little edge there on it. Then this, and then this. Okay. Let's cut this one. Oh, almost out of that. Oh no, there's more. Must have cut it and changed my mind. All right, so there's that. And then this one. We don't need a lot of this showing. Let's see if it rips. It's like some kind of a taffeta. Oh, no, it does not rip. But we have a line, so that helps. I think I've had this piece for a long time. Been waiting to use it. Okay. I was going to cut it a little shorter, but I don't know. I feel like it's missing something. It needs another little trim. I kind kind of wish that this was more straight on that side. Let's see. Okay, something like that will make it look more straight. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually like two lines of things going down like this, the lace coming down this side and this side, but it's not too bad. To come down this way a little bit. Be nice to have something up there. Probably could put a couple buttons or something if I got around to making more, or find ones that I like. We can always add. So I just feel like it needs like a tab or something right there. I painted a key the other day with alcohol ink, but that doesn't quite work. Okay. Actually, this, if I sew all of this, I can wait and decide what to do on this part. I can glue it on. I just want to sew in. I want to sew this to this. And I'm thinking I'm going to use brown thread on this. And then I just stuck this inside to make it not look off there. I got one of these. There's just so many things I could do. I don't know, just so many things to. I think it needs to be a little bit shorter up here. I'll take off. Start by taking off this one here. I'll make a cute little tab. Okay, so I'll just sew around this a couple times, maybe this part and this part in here, and then get this all glued on here and just embellish something else somewhere with glue. I mean, even another ruffle down there or something over here. Kind of like that over there. But I'm thinking right here would be nice, a closure. If I need a closure, so many times these kind of journals don't need one. Okay, so I guess that's it. I'm gonna let you go, and maybe I'll play around with sewing, and then the next video I'll come back and see where I am. Hopefully I can have all the pages ready to go and punched and that kind of thing, but I just have to work a little at a time. I just can't do it all in one day anymore. It's just too hard on me. I know I feel like I complain all the time, but and I know there's a lot worse off than I am. Okay, just sew that part. Okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Okay. Bye-bye.